Narcissists will regret their actions. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something deeply empowering, something that will set your soul on fire and remind you of your unstoppable strength. This is about reclaiming your power, rediscovering your worth, and realizing that those who try to diminish you will one day face the weight of their own actions. We've all encountered people who drain our energy, make us question our value, and manipulate us to serve their own egos. Narcissists thrive on control, on making others feel small so they can feel big. But here's the truth, no one can truly diminish you unless you let them. The beauty of life is that it always seeks balance. What they take from you, they will lose elsewhere. What they try to destroy in you, they will eventually confront in themselves. And what they underestimate in you will rise stronger than ever before. Here's why narcissists will regret their actions. They can't outrun consequences forever. The seeds they plant of manipulation, deceit, and selfishness will grow into weeds that choke their own gardens. You are unbreakable. Their efforts to control you will fail when you reclaim your power. Every scar they leave becomes a badge of resilience. Life rewards authenticity. While narcissists cling to false facades as gods, you'll grow into the light of your true self, attracting real love, success, and fulfillment. So I'm here to tell you, don't waste energy seeking revenge or validation from them. Your greatest revenge is becoming the most vibrant, fulfilled version of yourself. Let them live in their hollow victories while you climb mountains they never thought possible. Stand tall, because the universe is watching. And trust me when I say, those who wrong you will eventually look back and regret what they've lost in you. You are the prize, you are the prize, you are the lesson they didn't see coming. Rise, move forward, be unstoppable. Resilience triumphs over manipulation. Your strength outlasts their games. Life brings inevitable consequences. What they sow, they shall reap. Your value is unshakable. Their actions can't diminish your worth. Authenticity wins. In the end, stay true to yourself, and life will reward you. Focus on growth, not revenge. True victory comes from thriving, not retaliating. Scars are symbols of strength. Every hardship makes you more unbreakable. You are the prize. Their regret will stem from realizing what they lost in you. Remember, every step you take forward is a step they'll wish they hadn't pushed you to take. Let your journey be the proof of their miscalculation. You've got this. Resilience triumphs over manipulation. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's forged. It's shaped in the fires of adversity, molded by every challenge, and strengthened by every time you rise after a fall. Narcissists thrive on chaos. They try to break you down, but what they don't understand is that every attempt to manipulate you is a new opportunity for you to grow stronger. Think about the times you felt weak, broken, or lost. Did you stay there? No, you stood up, maybe not right away, but you did. And every time you did, your resilience grew. It's like a muscle. Each rep, each challenge, each heartbreak makes you tougher. The key to overcoming manipulation is recognizing it for what it is. Narcissists rely on your doubt, your insecurity, and your willingness to give them the benefit of the doubt. But once you see through their games, their power crumbles. Clarity is your greatest weapon. When you recognize your worth, manipulation loses its sting. You begin to see their actions not as reflections of your value, but as projections of their own insecurities. And when you see it for what it is, you stop reacting to their drama. You rise above it. This isn't about fighting back, it's about standing firm. Resilience doesn't mean you don't feel pain, it means you don't let pain define you. It means you take the hurt, the betrayal, the lies, and you turn them into fuel for your growth. Narcissists expect you to crumble, but what they don't realize is that every time you choose to stand tall, you're proving them wrong. Every time you refuse to play their games, you're winning. Every time you move forward, you're leaving them behind. Resilience is quiet strength. It's not loud or flashy, it's the steady heartbeat that says, I've been through worse. And I'm still here. It's the voice inside you that whispers, keep going, even when everything feels impossible. They will try to shake you to make you question everything about yourself. But here's the truth, you are unshakable. You are a force of nature, and no one, not a narcissist, not anyone can take that away from you. Your resilience is your superpower. It's what allows you to rise from the ashes, to rebuild after every storm, to find hope in the darkest moments. And every time you do, you're proving to yourself and to the world that you're stronger than they ever imagined. Think of the toughest moments in your life. You didn't just survive them, you grew because of them. You learned, you evolved, you became someone who can handle whatever life throws your way. That's resilience. Narcissists don't know how to handle resilience. They're used to people bending to their will, to giving in to their demands. But when they meet someone who refuses to be broken, they're lost. They don't know what to do with someone who stands their ground. Resilience is a choice. It's a mindset. It's the decision to keep going no matter what. And when you choose resilience, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to value your strength, your growth, your journey. So let them try to manipulate you. Let them try to tear you down. Because every time they do, they're only making you stronger. They're only adding fuel to the fire that is your unstoppable spirit. Remember, this resilience always wins. And you, my friend, are the definition of resilience. Life brings inevitable consequences. Life is a boomerang. What you throw out into the world, your energy, your actions, your intentions will always find its way back to you. Narcissists believe they can dodge this truth. They think they can manipulate, hurt, and betray without repercussions. But life has a way of balancing the scales. Every choice we make plants a seed. The narcissist plants seeds of control, deceit, and selfishness, never considering what will grow from them. They think they're planting a forest of power and dominance, but what blooms is a garden of weeds, regret, loneliness, and self-destruction. The beauty of life is that it doesn't miss a thing. It doesn't matter how long it takes, the consequences of one's actions always arrive. It's not a punishment, it's simply the natural order of things. Cause and effect. Action and reaction. What they take, they lose. You don't need to chase justice. You don't need to ensure they pay for what they've done. Life will handle that. The universe is far more creative than we could ever be when it comes to teaching lessons. Your role is to focus on your healing, your growth, and your happiness. Narcissists operate from a place of fear. They fear being seen for who they truly are, so they build walls of lies and manipulation. But here's the thing about walls: they trap the builder inside. Eventually, the narcissist finds themselves isolated in the very fortress they created to control others. While they're busy running from their consequences, you're free to move forward. You're free to build a life rooted in authenticity, kindness, and self-worth. The energy you put out into the world will return to you tenfold, just as theirs will return to them. There's no need to waste your energy on resentment or revenge. That energy is precious. It's meant for building your dreams, nurturing your passions, and creating the life you deserve. Let life take care of them while you take care of you. And trust this, they will feel the weight of their actions. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day they'll look around and realize they're standing in the ruins of their own making. That moment will come, and it will be undeniable. Narcissists believe they're untouchable, that they can outrun the truth. But the truth is relentless. It doesn't matter how far they run or how fast they can't escape, the mirror life eventually holds up to them. Your job isn't to wait for their downfall. Your job is to rise, to live a life so full, so vibrant, so unapologetically you that their actions become a distant memory. Their regret is inevitable, but your success, that's your choice. Every step you take forward is a reminder to the universe of your strength. Every act of kindness, every moment of self-love, every time you choose growth over bitterness, you're aligning yourself with the energy of abundance and fulfillment. Life is always watching. And it rewards those who choose authenticity over deceit, love over fear, growth over control. While the narcissist spins in circles, trying to maintain their facade, you're climbing higher, breaking free, and creating a legacy they'll never reach. So don't worry about when or how their consequences will arrive. Trust that they will. And in the meantime, pour everything you've got into your journey. Because every step you take forward is proof that life works in your favor, not theirs. Remember, life never forgets. And neither should you forgive, release, and trust the process. Your value is unshakable. Let me tell you something, your value is not up for debate. It's not determined by someone else's opinion, their manipulation, or their inability to see your worth. Your value is innate. It's a part of who you are. No one, not even the most cunning narcissist, can take that from you. Narcissists have a knack for making you doubt yourself. They'll twist your words, undermine your confidence, and make you feel like you're not enough. But here's the truth: their behavior says everything about them and nothing about you. Your worth isn't tied to how others treat you. It's tied to the love, light, and potential that exist within you. That's something no one can touch. Narcissists want you to believe their lies, because if you see your true value, their power over you crumbles. Think about this. Does the sun lose its brilliance because someone closes their curtains? Of course not. Your value is like that sun, constant, radiant, and unaffected by those who try to block it out. Their inability to appreciate your light doesn't diminish it. When someone tries to belittle you, it's because they feel small. When they try to control you, it's because they feel powerless. When they try to make you doubt yourself, it's because they're drowning in their own insecurity. None of this has anything to do with you. The most dangerous thing you can do to a narcissist is realize your worth. When you stop seeking their approval, their grip on you weakens. When you stop believing their criticism, their words lose their sting. And when you fully embrace your value, you become unstoppable. Don't let their words stick. Don't let their actions linger in your mind. You are not their projection. You are not their insecurity. You are a force to be reckoned with, a force they will never control. Every time you remind yourself of your value, you take a step away from their influence. Every time you choose self-love over their validation, you become freer. And every time you rise, they sink deeper into the consequences of their own actions. The world needs your light, your gifts, your unique energy. Don't let anyone make you forget that. Narcissists will try, but they will fail, because your value is rooted in something far greater than their opinions. It's rooted in truth. Your journey isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about stepping into the fullness of who you are and refusing to let anyone make you feel small. You are limitless. You are extraordinary. Remember this, the world cannot ignore someone who knows their worth. And the narcissist, they'll regret the day they underestimated you. Authenticity wins in the end. Authenticity is your superpower. In a world where so many wear masks and play roles, the ability to be your true self is revolutionary. Narcissists thrive on deception. They create facades or sod their insecurities. But here's the kicker: when you embrace your authentic self, you shine a light on their darkness. When you're authentic, you're not trying to fit into someone else's mold. You're not chasing approval or validation from those who don't deserve it. You're standing firm in your truth, and that's a force that cannot be ignored. The moment you step into your authenticity, you create a ripple effect in the world around you. Narcissists cannot handle authenticity. It threatens their carefully constructed illusions. They want to keep you confused, questioning your worth and your identity. But authenticity gives you clarity. It anchors you in your values, your beliefs, and your unique gifts. When you are true to yourself, you attract people who appreciate you for who you are. Authenticity draws in genuine connections, those who uplift you and inspire you to be even better. This is where true relationships are formed, not in the chaos of manipulation, but in the beauty of shared truth. Your authentic self is a magnet for opportunities. When you align your actions with your values, doors begin to open that you never thought possible. The universe responds to the energy of authenticity, rewarding you with experiences that resonate with your true essence. Narcissists may have temporary wins through manipulation, but in the long run, their deceit will unravel. They may be able to fool others for a while, but the truth always finds a way to surface. Authenticity has a way of shining through the fog of lies. When you live authentically, you stand out in a sea of conformity. You become a beacon of hope for those who feel lost, who have been silenced by the voices of narcissists. Your journey encourages others to step into their truth, to embrace their uniqueness, and to stand against manipulation. Authenticity is not just a personal victory, it's a collective one. Every time you choose to be yourself, you inspire others to do the same. You create a ripple effect that spreads far and wide, empowering people to break free from the chains of narcissistic control. Narcissists may temporarily succeed in bending others to their will, but when faced with someone who stands in their truth, they falter. Authenticity is a light that exposes their shadows, and that light cannot be dimmed. You must cultivate your authentic self every day. Reflect on what makes you unique, what brings you joy, and what you truly value. The more you embrace your authenticity, the more powerful you become. And the more powerful you become, the less they can touch you. Your authentic self is your greatest asset. It sets you apart and allows you to thrive in a world that often pressures conformity. When you choose authenticity, you are choosing to honor your journey, your story, and your truth. Remember, narcissists thrive on manipulation and deceit, but authenticity is their kryptonite. The more you live in your truth, the more they'll regret their choices. And that regret, it will serve as a reminder that authenticity always wins in the end. Focus on growth, not revenge. In the journey of life, one of the most empowering choices you can make is to focus on your growth rather than seeking revenge. It's easy to get caught up in the desire to make narcissists pay for their actions, to let your anger fuel your motivation. But here's the truth: seeking revenge only anchors you to their negativity. It holds you back from becoming the person you are destined to be. When you focus on growth, you're channeling your energy into something productive, something transformative. You're choosing to learn from your experiences, to rise above the hurt, and to cultivate a future that reflects your highest self. Every moment spent plotting revenge is a moment stolen from your own potential. Narcissists want to draw you into their web of drama and chaos. They want to keep you preoccupied with thoughts of how they've wronged you, how you can get back at them. But the best revenge is not in retaliation, it's in your success, your happiness, and your unwavering commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Every time you choose to grow, instead of retaliate, you take a step away from their influence. You refuse to let their actions dictate your emotions. You refuse to be a puppet on their strings. Instead, you become the master of your own destiny. Growth requires reflection. It requires you to look inward and ask yourself tough questions. What have I learned from this experience? How can I use this pain to fuel my growth? What strengths have emerged as a result of overcoming this challenge? When you choose to grow, you're no longer a victim of your circumstances. You're a warrior armed with the lessons of the past and the courage to forge a brighter future. You start to see challenges as opportunities to learn, to adapt, and to thrive. Narcissists thrive on your pain, but when you channel that pain into growth, you're turning their negativity into something beautiful. You're transforming your scars into stories of resilience and strength. Every obstacle becomes a stepping stone, propelling you forward rather than holding you back. Focusing on growth means embracing the journey, imperfections and all. It means celebrating your progress, no matter how small. It means acknowledging that every setback is simply a setup for a comeback. You become the architect of your own future, laying the foundation for a life that reflects your true self. As you grow, you naturally distance yourself from toxic relationships and environments. You become more discerning about where you invest your energy and time. You begin to attract people who support your journey, who uplift you, and who encourage your growth. Narcissists will continue to live in their cycle of deceit and manipulation. While they may appear to thrive in the moment, their actions will eventually catch up with them. They'll be left with their hollow victories while you build a life that is rich, fulfilling, and authentic. By focusing on your growth, you're not just moving forward for yourself, you're also paving the way for others. Your journey inspires those around you to rise above their challenges, to embrace their power, and to focus on their own growth rather than revenge. Remember, every moment spent growing is a moment spent reclaiming your power. You are in control of your journey, your choices, and your future. Focus on growth, not revenge, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. And as you thrive, let the narcissists reflect on their own choices. Let them witness the power of your growth as they remain stuck in their cycles of negativity. Your journey is proof that true strength lies not in revenge, but in resilience, growth, and the relentless pursuit of your dreams. Scars are symbols of strength. Every scar tells a story. They're not just marks on your skin. They are reminders of battles fought, lessons learned, and resilience displayed. When we go through challenging times, especially with narcissists, we often carry emotional scars. And while they may feel painful, they are also powerful symbols of our strength and survival. Narcissists will try to use your scars against you. They want you to believe that your past defines you, that your wounds make you weak. But the truth is, scars signify healing. They are evidence of your ability to overcome adversity and emerge stronger than before. Each scar is a badge of honor, a testament to your journey and the growth that has come from it. Think of it this way: every time you faced a challenge, every moment of pain or betrayal, you had a choice. You could have chosen to let that experience break you, but instead you chose to rise, you chose to learn. You chose to become someone who stands firm in their truth, who embraces their scars as part of their story. When you look at your scars, remember what they represent. They remind you that you are a survivor. You've navigated the storms of life, faced the chaos of narcissistic manipulation, and come out on the other side with wisdom and strength. Your scars reflect your capacity to endure and your determination to keep moving forward. Narcissists want you to hide your scars, to feel ashamed of your past. They want you to believe that you should be embarrassed by your journey. But here's the truth: your scars make you relatable. They connect you with others who have faced similar battles. They remind you that you are not alone. and they serve as a source of inspiration for those who feel trapped in their pain. When you own your scars, you take back your power, you transform pain into purpose, you become a beacon of hope for others, showing them that healing is possible. And that strength comes from embracing your journey, imperfections and all. Remember that the most beautiful stories are often filled with struggle. They are filled with moments of vulnerability and heartache, and yet they also showcase incredible strength and resilience. Your scars contribute to the richness of your narrative, and they show that you are human, a beautiful, complex, and evolving human. Every scar you carry is an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to reflect on what you've learned and how you've evolved. It's a reminder that you are capable of overcoming whatever life throws your way. Embrace your scars as part of your identity and wear them proudly. Narcissists will attempt to belittle your experiences, but when you stand in your truth, you expose their lies. You show them that you are not defined by your past, you are defined by how you respond to it. Your scars become a source of strength, resilience, and authenticity. As you embrace your scars, you inspire others to do the same. You create a culture of acceptance where vulnerability is celebrated and where stories of survival empower those who may still be struggling. You remind them that healing is a journey, not a destination. So let your scars shine. Let them tell your story. Let them be a source of strength that propels you forward. Every scar is a reminder that you've faced challenges head on, that you've emerged stronger, and that you've emerged stronger, and that you're not afraid to embrace who you are. Ultimately, your scars are a testament to your journey. They symbolize the battles you've fought, the strength you've gained, and the wisdom you've acquired. So wear your scars proudly and let them serve as a reminder of your resilience, your growth, and your unstoppable spirit. You are the prize. You are the prize. This truth is not just a statement, it is a declaration of your inherent worth, your unique value, and your undeniable strength. Narcissists may have tried to convince you otherwise, manipulating you into believing you are less than you are. But let me tell you something, your value is not dependent on their approval, nor can it ever be diminished by their actions.